plug them in another jar.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Pear and apples.
Great. I love dessert.
Maybe a little too much.
That's it, Missy. You are grounded.
Tomorrow we're making salsa. That's better for you.
I like salsa.
What's first? First you cut the apples. You got the knife, right? First,
I'll leave you ladies to it.
first you can cut the apples. This is the one you use.
And welcome back to No Joke Survival.
Preparations for the average family.
All right, this episode, canning and preserving. Before the break, where I was talking about the pressure cooker, and we had put our potatoes, we got them into the jar. We put a little bit of salt in there. We poured boiling water on top. We left about an inch of headspace, put on the lids and sealed them up. And then we take, and it helps if you have a basket so that they don't bounce around, but I typically just try to pack it with enough to where they don't bounce around. And
You could even hear that little pressure.
so again, we let air escape for 10 minutes. We put the rocker on, it starts rocking, 35 minutes at 15 pounds of pressure for our altitude. Now, we take it off the heat, leave it alone. This thing's going to be in the up position because it's pressurized. Just let it cool down and depressurize all on its own. Eventually that drops down. Eventually you can lift this off, no steam pours out. Carefully open the lid.
Contents will be hot.
Yes, this is all going to be very hot. And that's where the grabby handle thing.
That is the technical term for that.
That's the technical term. And so we'll take them out, and we're pretending that these are really, really hot. Yes.
Taters.
These are so hot. Oh,
And
my
they're going to be
goodness.
so tasty.
And I'm going to move this lid because it's in my way.
Well, and something else that, my mistake that we didn't touch on earlier is in the first steps, let me grab this lid here, as far as the tools and equipment needed for canning, when I mentioned earlier that you don't really want to use your hands, there's a wee magnet here that you can use to put this onto your can, whatnot. Then you also have, if you have jellies and jams, if you have something with a lot of air, you want to try and use if you have a spatula, if you have one of these lovely tools to kind of swirl it around, get the bubbles out. This little tier.
Demonstrate.
Yes, we will stirring out the bubbles.
Nice.
Whew, getting the bubbles out. This also, I've actually never seen one of these, so this is really nifty that you have this. But there's a few different measurements on how much clearance for the different items you'll need. Again, looking at the different recipes, calling for different headspace. And
Nice.
so,
So now that we've got these set out, we used our thingy grabby.
thingy grabby.
Thingy grabby. Just let them cool off. Don't touch them. That water is still boiling in there.
Gotcha.
After a while, you should hear a pop. You'll hear it. It's really cool. Pop, 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 pop. And what happens
that
is this depresses in. If you can detent it and hear it, then it didn't seal correctly. Okay?
Do it again.
And you want to start over and not use those. But if it did seal correctly, that'll drop down, and boom, we have food for 1 or 2 years
Nice.
later if we chose.
Ta-da.
But now, time for the contest.
Yes.
Already.
Yes.
I
Ah,
was just thinking about
all
that.
right.
I better move this stuff out of the way.
Got
it's,
some items here. Whoa. But what does this, pray tell?
Well, in this contest segment, we are going to peel some potatoes and chuck them into those pots.
Oh,
Yep.
those are very far away.
Because that seemed like something I would do in my kitchen.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I chuck potatoes all the
Yeah,
time.
of course.
And are you competing with James?
Sure.
Okay, fantastic. We'll put you in this spot.
Well, I'm
James.
left-handed. That
Do you
might
have
be
one?
a little,
My
out of my
Timothy
favor.
is somewhere else. There it is.
Okay. So I will hand them to you as you complete them. And we'll see who gets the most.
Baby potato.
On your mark. Get set. Go!
Yay!
Go!
Well, normally, I mean...
Now don't take off your finger.
Oh, I was like, wait.
This is one of those things.
Well, you have, ideally 9 others, or, some more, but...
That's true. And we have done, well, one of our future episodes is first aid, so we might go
we should
straight
have
into
done that one first.
Yeah,
I
we'll go
think.
straight into it if
First aid goes right along with
someone
potatoes.
loses a finger.
These are tiny little potatoes.
Oh, I know, and it makes it such a challenge. Look at the mess you guys are making.
Well, ideally, you wouldn't do that. Ideally, you would actually have, I like to just put my no! I like to
think I'm
put my
gonna start one of
garbage
these next.
right next to me.
What do you think of that, Tater?
Yes! Oh,
He's beating you. That's extra points if you can get it done.
yeah. Oh, wow.
We
This is
still
going
have-
to take the whole rest of the contest here. Oh, my. Oh!
Okay, now on a serious note, when we're doing these and you get the potatoes all cleaned
so
up,
good.
you want to make sure and wash them really well, rinse them really well, and then after you dice them up, go ahead and rinse them again, and because you want to make sure that you're as clean and as safe as possible. You want to avoid any possibility of getting sick. Make sure and do your research before you attempt to can anything.
There are cookbooks also that's made, specifically for canning. You can get a few of those in case in the situation where power goes out.
That's right. And for more information, go to our Facebook page at Facebook/NoJokeSurvival or our website, www.nojokesurvival.com. You can get lots of great information, watch videos, and come back and see us for our next episode. It's going to be
Look
exciting.
at all those pits in there. No. Oh,
And some of these other ones right here, we have things falling on the ground.
Oh.
I think I may have wet myself a little bit.
If you're up on a mountain, you may want to go down into a valley, or observe the area. Some lime.
Oh my God, what is that? What is that, dude? I think
Probably a Sasquatch. They're all over the place.
this is important. You don't want to wipe your backside with something that might be poisonous.
What you want to do is literally just sit down and listen.
I kind of blew my way through there pretty badly. There was a lot of outtakes. It's back, dude! It's back! Ah! Where is it? There it goes!
That's awesome. You never know what you're going to find in the wild. I love it. Or some sort of area where you're going to find people and be rescued.
Oh, man, that hurts!
And now for a blooper.
Blur in the background. I literally got ants in my pants. While I was talking, I could feel them crawling down my butt crack.